Okay. I'm going to do a quick rundown of the last two WWE pay-per-views, even though I wasn't able to see them. But here we go. I'm going to skip the first two of the pre-show matches at WrestleMania because no one really cares about those. But Matt Hardy won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale, winning the trophy after last eliminating Baron Corbin. That was on the pre-show. For the show itself, Seth Rollins defeated The Miz in Finn Balor triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. Miz should have never had the title anyways. I don't know what WWE's fascination is with The Miz, but he fucking sucks. He's an annoying little peckerwood. But anyway, at least he doesn't have the championship anymore, at least for now. Charlotte Flair defeated Asuka by submission, ending Asuka's undefeated streak. Asuka was the one that won the first ever women's Royal Rumble match. Bad decision on WWE's part to do that. Asuka should have won the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania, but didn't happen. Jinder Mahal, another guy they shouldn't have brought back, defeated Orton, Bobby Roode, and Rusev for the United States Championship. Also a bad decision. Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey defeated Triple H and Stephanie McMahon by submission. That was a good. I heard it was a great match. Very smart to put them over. Bludgeon Brothers defeated the Usos and the New Day for the SmackDown tag team titles. Here's definitely the my favorite match. Even though I didn't, like I said, I didn't see it, but I actually saw this match. My friend showed it to me. Undertaker defeated John Cena. John Cena came out numerous times on Raw and called out the Undertaker, calling him a coward, and he said he had no balls and shit like that. And it didn't work out so well for Cena. He was defeated in less than 3 minutes by the Undertaker, and Undertaker now has 24 wins at WrestleMania. Nobody else has more. He also has the most wins at SummerSlam with 10, and most at Survivor Series with 13. So, Daniel Bryan's back. Him and Shane McMahon defeated Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn by submission. Nia Jax defeated Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship, so that was good. AJ Styles defeated Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE Championship. Heard that match wasn't as good as people thought it was going to be. Braun Strowman and a kid named Nicholas, who he picked out of the crowd, defeated the Cesaro and Sheamus for the Raw Tag Team Championship, but they relinquished it the next night on Raw. And the main event was Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, and Brock Lesnar actually won, which was good. This episode of the Wrestle Zone is more of a recap than anything, so I haven't seen a lot lately, but this is just, the past month or so. I did see needed to show highlights on Twitter of the greatest Royal Rumble, which was in Saudi Arabia. First match was John Cena versus Triple H. John Cena won, which was kind of odd. Cedric Alexander, whoever that is, defeated Kalisto for the Cruiserweight titles. Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy beat Sheamus and Cesaro for the vacant Raw Tag Team Championship, as I just stated. It was vacated on the Raw following WrestleMania. Jeff Hardy defeated Jinder Mahal for the United States Championship, which Jeff Hardy had won on Raw. And then he went over to SmackDown on the Superstar Shake-Up. So it's good that somebody fitting actually has the championship now, the United States title. The Bludgeon Brothers defeated the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, so they retained. Seth Rollins retained over Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, and The Miz for Intercontinental Championship. I know that he's facing The Miz again for the Intercontinental title at Backlash on Sunday. I hope he doesn't give it back to The Miz. AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura fought to a double countout. I'm not so sure what the purpose of that is. The Undertaker defeated Rusev in a casket match. And I know that Rusev's little scientist buddy, Aiden English, tried to attack The Undertaker because I watched the highlights from YouTube. Sorry, that's my phone going off. I'll just wait till it stops. That's Hank Williams, as you can tell. Hold on, just a second. Okay. Aiden English is Rusev's little scientist buddy. He tried to attack The Undertaker, and he ended up in the casket too, so you might as well say it was a 2-on-1 handicap match, and once again, The Undertaker won. Maybe 53 years old, but the guy still got it. You can't deny that. Brock Lesnar once again defeated Roman Reigns by escaping the steel cage after Reigns speared him through the cage. I did see that. Like I said, I didn't see the whole thing, but they showed highlights on Twitter and YouTube, so I was able to see more of that, more than I actually did WrestleMania. I was really hoping to watch both, but, you know, when people don't come over to log in onto the network, then it's kind of hard. And the main event was the Greatest Royal Rumble match itself, 50 men. Braun Strowman won it by last eliminating Big Cass, which is a very smart decision because it's about time they give Strowman something. He's definitely got something there. He's a good guy. It's a little puzzling, his WrestleMania match with a kid and then relinquishing the tag titles right after, but it is what it is, I guess. Like I said, this it's not going to be a very long video. As I mentioned, Ronda Rousey's in the WWE right now. I expect her to do great things. There was a loudmouth, can't even remember his name, so obviously he wasn't that good. Well, some other wrestler said something about it. It's like, dude, you don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. There's always naysayers with stuff like that. There's naysayers for everything. It's like there's people that talk bad about The Undertaker, and it's like, you don't know what he did for the company. You have to understand that if he didn't help put people over, if he didn't stay with the WWE when it was the WWF during the Attitude Era, there probably wouldn't even be a WWE right now. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. Theoretically, he could have been a 20-time champion, easy. But he chose to take that and help put over younger stars and other stars getting their start. And that's something that he did not have to do. Because Vince prizes loyalty above all else. What else is new? Stupid newscast shit. I gotta freaking find a way to get rid of that. Those pop-ups. That's why he was crowned king of the locker room. all the people in the locker room, all the guys, they look up to Taker. So he essentially is what it holds it all together, as Triple H said before. But Taker's been there since Survivor Series 1990, so you figure that's almost 28 years in the WWE. And he's still going strong. He's still got it. He still moves around really good. I mean, granted, he's had injuries like everybody else, but he's still there. I mean, there's a lot of these younger guys that, even if they're best, don't hold up the way Taker does. I think Big Show said it best, and he goes, Taker at 90%, or Taker at 30% is better than most anybody else at 90%. And that's true. And some of these guys, even if they're 100%, they're not as good as Taker. I don't say that just because he's my favorite. I say it because it's true. He's excelled in everything he does. He even looks good in defeat. Not many guys can say that. I mean, there's some wrestlers, once they lose, it's like... I've seen John Cena, when he loses big matches, it's like the end of the world. Now, granted, Taker looked bad in his 2 WrestleMania losses. That's true. But with the exception of those, take every other time he's lost, he's looked strong in defeat. So, he's definitely one of a kind. Anyways, like I said, I expect good things out of Ronda Rousey. Samoa Joe should be doing good. And there's some wrestlers they should just get rid of, but I don't see that happening. But I figured I haven't done an episode of Wrestle Zone since last year. From what I saw, almost a year ago is when I did the last one. So it's been a while, and I didn't even realize it was that long. So I'm sorry about that. But like I said, my other video had kind of a rough winter, like December, well, a good portion of November too. November, December, January. A lot of times it just didn't feel good. There were times when I was just throwing up or have diarrhea or whatever. So I don't do good in cold weather, and this past winter was especially bad. But it happens, I guess. But anyways, I figured I'd try to get at least a couple videos done, that way keep you all interested. I don't want to lose any of you subscribers. So I am not one of those channels where I can just, get thousands and thousands of subscribers just like that. I mean, I wish I could, but I really don't know how other channels do that. I really don't know how that happens, but I hope to someday get there. But one step at a time. I've only been making YouTube videos for, I don't know, about a year and a half, 2 years now, so it's a process. I mean, there's some people out there who have been doing it longer that freaking only have like 5 subscribers. So I guess I'm doing better than some people, but I think I'll get there eventually. Anyways, I'll try to do more of these Wrestle Zone episodes, and I'll try to get back to doing History's Greatest Mysteries again. Well, I'm going to do one of those very soon, actually. Stuff I want to cover on that. But hopefully I can actually see some of these next pay-per-views so I can give you a more accurate description of what happened. But I figured I'd give you the results. I mean, granted, you can look up the results, but obviously, but some people would rather watch a video than just, read it. So I try to give an accurate description. as I can. I'm glad The Undertaker won those 2 matches, though. He really deserved it. I mean, he's done a lot for the company over the years. So, quite frankly, what I would like to see him do, I'd like to see him, even if it's a short reign, I'd like to see him hold the Intercontinental title, the U.S. title, and the Universal title, because those are 3 titles he hasn't held. I mean, I know the Universal title is fairly new, but still. Now, does he need to hold them? No. He's way beyond and above that. He's surpassed that now. But still, he'd be a Grand Slam champion. Again, it's something he doesn't need, but it'd be cool nonetheless. But we'll see. I heard they wanted to wrestle at least a few more times this year, so we'll see what he does, and if he does, who he feuds with and whatnot. But that casket match versus Rusev was almost 10 minutes long, so he can definitely still go. People complained about this match with Cena being too short. I was like, well, Cena ran his mouth. What did you think was going to happen? It just wouldn't have made sense if it went longer. But nonetheless, so we'll see what happens. We know that Roman Reigns is going to eventually get the Universal title from Brock Lesnar. We know that. They're playing like a sympathy thing right now, like they did with Daniel Bryan, so they can really have it pay off when they do. They're trying to get more people to cheer for Reigns, which I can understand. I just don't know if it's going to work. I mean, they tried it every which way. I mean, having him beat Taker last year, which he didn't want to do anyways, I might add, was a bad decision. Of course, having main events 4 straight WrestleManias wasn't a very bright idea either. But whatever, I guess. He's a workhorse. I'll give him that. Now, I'm going to touch a little bit on this is Kane. Real name Glenn Jacobs. He's running for mayor in Knoxville or Knox County, Tennessee, or something like that. But he's running for mayor. And from what I understand, a lot of people like him, so he might actually win. So I think his sorry about that. Shirt's a little stretched out. It's one of my Hank shirts, Hank Williams. Kane's in-ring career is pretty much over anyways. He's another guy that's done it all. I mean, there's one thing I'd like to see him do since he eliminated a lot of guys in the Royal Rumble. I'd like to see him actually win a Royal Rumble match, but again, like with Taker, he doesn't need it, but it just would be nice to see. Of course, I would like to see Demon Kane, with the mask. Demon Kane versus Demon Finn Balor at WrestleMania next year, WrestleMania 35. I told Vince that on Twitter, Vince McMahon, and I tagged Triple H and Stephanie in it too. I doubt that it'll happen, but, that'd be cool. I mean, because if he is running for mayor, have Demon Finn Balor retire him. Now, Finn Balor, he's a good guy. There's one thing I didn't notice about him. He's actually older than what I thought he was. He's actually almost 40. He's like 38, 39, something like that. I didn't realize he was that old. I thought he was like in his 20s. But Finn Balor's not one of the younger guys in the WWE like I thought he was. He looks young, but guess he's not. So that's interesting, I guess. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up. I hope you all enjoyed. Wrestle Zone, sorry. Lost my train of thought here. I have to, I'll probably, in the next couple days, I'll make another music video for y'all to, watch. The last one was, I think, Lonesome Whistle, Hank Williams, I do believe, was the last one I did for you guys. See, YouTube's been having a glitch lately. Keep saying error. Oh, I'm sorry, my mistake. That was the second last music video that I did. The last one was Running Bear, Johnny Preston. So, maybe I'll do another Patsy Cline one or something like that. Next, there's certain videos I wanted to do a video for, or songs I wanted to do a video for, rather. Pan American Hank Williams, Hey Good Looking Hank Williams. I'll Never Get Out of This World Alive, Hank Williams. Those three right there I wanted to do a video for, and I actually put one together, but the problem is they got blocked as soon as I posted it, so it's kind of funny how some of the older videos are allowed to be on there, but you try to upload a new one with the same song, and it's like they put a block on it, so I don't really know what their deal is, the people that own his music, but it's like, you need to let it go. I mean, if you're not gonna let other people upload it, then, don't let anybody have that particular song on there at all, then, if you're gonna be that way. Because it's all the same song. I mean, people will go out and they'll buy the song off Amazon Prime or whatever after listening to it if they want. You gotta look at it from that perspective. There's no reason to block it for people from seeing it. Considering how many times it's been on there. But anyway, it is what it is. But there's songs of Hank's that haven't even been discovered yet. I mean, they just found 4 years ago. They found the Garden Spot programs. They only found like 4 of the shows though, so there's more out there of those. So there's more Hank Williams stuff out there, anyways. But that's the thing that sucks. I had something planned for Hey Good Looking, and I put it together, and then I wasn't able to do it. So I pretty much had to take it apart and throw another one together and put it on there. That's why I think I tried to do something for Pan American, I think it was. And that's why there's like pictures of the Pan American train in there. But it's Kalijah, I do believe. His 2 versions of Pan American, they're both blocked when I tried to upload them, so I had to redo it as Kalijah. But it is what it is. Like I said, it's something for y'all to watch, but I don't know. It's like some of these songs that get slapped with the copyright. It's like I uploaded. Most of the time, it'll just say, you're allowed to use it, but you can't do this with it and this with it. But like these Halloween ones that I uploaded, these Halloween stories, I don't even know why the hell those are freaking copyrighted. It's not like anybody's gonna freaking actually pay for those. on MP3s or whatever. So it's like, what do you care? You're not going to get any money out of it. Most people would buy the whole album on CD. But anyways, this is episode 9 of the Wrestle Zone, and I hope you all have a nice day, and I'll see you next time.